How you guys doing? So today's video is going to be about Mace Windu and how good he is. This is not a meme. This is not me being sarcastic. It might be actually, but here we go. Let's get into it, guys. This is some battles of my Mace, and to show you the mods we were using for today, this is the team. It's a Padme team with 3PO, GK Anakin, Padme of course, and my boy Mace as the fifth. So everything is very, very similar. My mods haven't changed in a long, long time. So that's him. This is Padme. She is still modded slow. 234. GK 261. And then these two Mace right here. He's got some pretty decent speed. He's got crit damage on him. Okay HP protection, so that's him. And then up top here is 3PO. He's pretty dang fast. 274, which is really 294. So that's the mods here. And we're fighting some lower relic, or really not even Gear 13 Maliks at all. We're trying to show off how really good Mace is here. And we have two of those with non-Gear 13 Maliks. We have one that is Malik, that is Gear 13. So let's get into them, guys. Alright, so how about we start this one off with our Gear 13 Malik and how this one went. So as you can see here, and as you will see for yourselves throughout these few battles, rather, we have three battles here. You can see how important Mace is here to our entire strategy. He has 16 courage stacks right there. He wasted them all onto Malik. It's okay. He's going to get some back here soon. He's still looking pretty good. He's not dead yet. And yeah, the exposes come in really clutch all the time, especially when Malik is the last one live. His exposes deal massive, massive damage, almost one-shotting him and inflicting armor shred. There's just a visual bug right now. There's no armor shred being, portrayed onto Malik when that hit does apply and hit Malik. But I think they're fixing that right now. So yeah. So this is just my little test here. I've done videos in the past using Mace, and he's a great, great person to farm up. He's extremely easy to farm up from the arena store, and his gear is not too bad either. He's got some great, great kit design mechanics with his exposes, like we just mentioned. He can deal more damage on his basic. He can dispel on a special. There's not much to hate about Mace. I mean, this Mace we have, he is really great. And see, like right here, he's got 34 stacks. Look how much damage he's gonna do, guys. Boom! You guys see that damage? Oh my gosh, crazy damage, right? I don't think I've had anybody else on my Padme team deal that much damage to Malik. It's crazy. It just really is. That was a weak hit on Anakin. I'm not very convinced. I'm not very impressed at all. But man, just look at Mace go to work here, guys. We are down to Malik just being last. Oh, he died. It happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. You got to just get used to it, you know. And that's kind of how this one went. We'll just speed it up a little bit. Speed it up, and we got it. There we go. So that's the first one here with Mace. And we got one more to show you guys. I'm not going to show actually all three of them because that would take too long for a video. So let's just show you another one here, guys. Alright, so for some odd reason I had my buttons turned on here. Let me turn those buttons off. I like to run these buttons when I'm playing off of videos or streams. I prefer it when I'm just normally playing. Okay, so here's one. This is the one with a little bit lower gear Malik. This is gear 11, I think. Gear 13. Everybody else besides the Trooper, of course. So we got unlucky here. I mean, Mace, he can do some great stuff like we saw in his previous battle, but he can also get picked off early. And we lost our Anakin too. It's just not going too well. But as you can see, man, I can't play along with this, guys. I mean, Mace's kit sucks. Plain and simple, it just is garbage. There is nothing about this kit that screams needing of a rework more than any other kit in the game. But when I say that, I'm only mentioning that these are iconic characters. Iconic meaning that they should be reworked, like a Grievous. This guy is iconic in my opinion. Is he iconic enough to get another version of himself? Maybe. I don't know if he is, though. Like the whole JKA treatment with having him be, JKA and then GS and General Skywalker. Don't know if they're going to do that with this guy or not. But with him not getting reworked this month, and really what they said is not getting, it seemed to me at least, not getting reworked period at all. And I hope that's not the case. I don't know what their mindset is over there at CG, like always. They just... it's just so stupid, man. I hate making videos that are so like saddening and not fun to do. I enjoy doing them, and that's why in this one I wanted to include these Mace battles to actually show you guys what Mace looks like and have somewhat a fun experience and show you guys and showcase. But man, there's just nothing positive about these last few days. Mace not getting a rework. You know, this whole road ahead. I did a video on it. I titled it wrong. I did not include something in the title, and it made it sound like I was positive about it. I'm not 100% on board with the idea of this new hyperdrive bundle. I'm not. I want that to be very clear. I think it's going to be an up in the air situation until we see it land and drop in game, and what you get with it. If it seems too overpriced and you get too much with it, that's not a good thing, and this game is going straight down the shitter. It really is, more than ever, because if you include and introduce something like that to a game, you're pretty much just saying, screw you people that have been playing that long, and welcome people that want to start playing our game. You know, it's not good. They're pretty much forcing you to play and start all over again, which nobody wants to do. Okay, so enough with that crap. I just wanted to show you guys, I've had Mace Windu at at one off a finisher. He's been one off a finisher for 6 months for me. And just to prove that point to you guys, how about we go over to, oh my gosh. How about we go over into my Reddit post, because I made a Reddit post about this 6 months ago, as you can see right here. 6 months ago. My title of this was, Getting Ready for the Inevitable. And oh boy, am I still getting ready for the inevitable, because I am. This was before Gear 13, this was before Relics. He has yet to get touched up or reworked in any sort of any form. Nothing at all. Any shape or form, not getting reworked at all. His ship is amongst one of the worst, and I would say it is the worst because he is tied now with a much better and I would say a meta-defining ship called a Negotiator. And with that ship, he takes away all those ships that Mace would have needed, and Mace now, without those ships, is very, very bad. If he was able to use those ships, it would be a little bit better, but without those ships, he's very bad. So, yeah, this is a Mace I've had pretty much at these levels for 6 months now, and if there's really anybody who wants to get pissed about this, it's going to be me and a lot of other people that invest into him and hoping he would get reworked. So it's so unfortunate. And really, guys, if there was anybody in this game, any character that would be a mascot for Galaxy of Heroes, it is Mace Windu. The whole stuff with Mace, you're pretty much like roped into Galaxy of Heroes, thinking like you want to play with your fun and iconic characters that you remember from the movies, like a Mace Windu, and then you start playing like a year or two, he still sucks, and you're finding yourself working on these really stupid characters that you probably either don't know or you don't want to work on, but yet they are meta-defining and you have to work on them if you want to stay relevant in the game. And people are okay with that, and I'm okay with that. But a lot of people want to play this game to have fun and to see that their iconic characters that they have loved over the years be actually decent in the game. And this guy has served that purpose very poorly. He's never been good at all. Never, ever, ever. He is part of a Geonosis territory battle. He was in the movies, yet he is not getting reworked whatsoever at all. And with Jango Fett getting that little touch up a while ago, I was like, man, I'm Gear 13 this guy right freaking now, because that's going to probably point in the direction of him getting reworked. Well, guess what? He's never going to. At least what it says in the post. Hopefully they do rework him around the next season 7 of Clone Wars TV show next year, around like the ship raid possibly. But guys, is Mace iconic enough to have 2 versions of himself? One being this guy, and then one being general over some of the clones. I don't think he is. He's not going to get the treatment like an Anakin getting a JKA, Jedi Knight Anakin, and a General Skywalker. I don't see that happening, in my opinion. Maybe you guys can prove me wrong. I don't know. I don't want to really argue that. Just maybe you guys would think otherwise. But yeah, Mace. Anybody that should be a mascot in this game is Mace Windu, because CG sucks you into their whole scheme of this game, and they never make you happy, really. They might seem like with these packs they make you happy, but the packs make you happy for like a few days, and then you find yourself in the same loop over and over again that you're not ever happy in this game. And to be honest with you guys, I started spending money in this game like 6 months ago, like around the time I made this post. And the most fun and the most happy I was when I didn't spend money in the game and I was just working on stuff at my own pace. However, with relics in Gear 13, that has proven to be almost impossible because of how much you have to actually put forth in and stay relevant in the game with now Arena and Fleet and other people that are willing to spend money and to do that, while if you don't do that, you are left in the dust. So, my 2 cents on it. Briefly, let's go over some of this stuff. So, Ki-Adi-Mundi and all the other guys are pretty much the copy and paste versions of what we just had in Dark Side with like the Malevolence, the Arc Trooper, and all, of course, Ki-Adi-Mundi. I don't like this at all because this pretty much means that it's going to be like an Accolade type of mission. So this is the Reek, guys. The Reek gives you, if you beat the Reek and Jango Fett, they are both included in the same exact mission. If you beat those guys, you get the Shard. But guess what? If it's anything similar to that of the Accolade, count yourself just out because you would need to have Gear 13 clones and a Gear 13 Shock T because Shock T is the leadership over the clones in this mission. So if you don't even have your Gear 13 with Relic clones or Shock T, don't even bother with this mission. Maybe you can get it away with a few Relics and Gear 13s, but overall, if it's really anything like the Accolade, I would highly doubt it. And on top of that, Jango Fett is here, and he's going to provide and to prove to be an issue. And this would have been the best mission to have Mace Windu be a part of. It is the exact same scene, I'm almost certain it is, from the episode 2 when he does kill Jango Fett. Why am I stuttering? Why isn't Mace here? Why isn't he here? I don't know. That is the question I'll be asking myself for a very long time now. Why isn't Mace here? This is the theme, this is the thematic of Galaxy of Heroes, and yet they are not including him because of money. Makes 0 sense to me. Don't know what they're doing over there at CG right now. The last 2 days have been actually bad. And I'm trying to stay optimistic. I want these videos to be fun and enjoyable, guys. That's my whole reason I did videos and YouTube in first place. To show you guys cool stuff, to have fun. And that's it. That's all I want to do. I don't want to turn into a YouTuber that only covers the garbage parts of the game and just increases the amount of toxicity in the community. I'm not going to do that here. I have hope for the game, guys. I do. And hopefully this next pack, the Hyperdrive bundle, isn't shitty. What I read on paper, if it can include new players, but still cater towards the people that spend a lot, like the veteran players and people that have been playing a long time. So what they do that, they include new players that give new game modes. That's great. However, they can royally screw up, and they can screw up to the point where this game could be dead in a matter of months. And that's where I have the biggest issue here, and I am very skeptical. I'm very skeptical, and you guys should be too. That's it for my video today. I don't want it to be this kind of annoying. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it a lot. Like I said, I don't want these videos to be depressing, sad, or I don't want you guys to leave my channel in hopes that nothing is going to get changed for the better. I want it to get better in this game, and I truly believe that every time I play. I just don't know how things are going to go here in the next little bit with this next movie and ships. I don't know. I think it could go down really well, but ever since the whole Relics and Gear 13 have introduced in the game, we haven't seen much good at all. That's it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today and just checking out how Mace can do in Arena versus some of these Malik teams. That's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.